economy is resilient. Well, Madam Speaker, when you are pronouncing, Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, when you are pronouncing such figures in billions, and I want to remind you that I didn't even know how to translate them into OPPPP. Please, you look on, but I want to tell you there are quite a number of you here who are also partners, who are also encouraging corruption. There are some of you here who are agents and who are helping with the corruption. My brothers and sisters, we need the money to develop the country. We need the money to build schools for those who are going to school under trees.
Yeah, Mr. President, there is this thing going round that you are working towards the removal of the Chief Justice. How true is that rumor, and do you have any such intention to work for the removal of the Chief Justice? Thank you.
Please stay where you are. Look at my face very carefully. Listen to my voice. Do I look and sound like a cat hunter?
You are always remembered when you leave a good legacy for others to follow. Guys, this is Authentic Plus TV. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So today marks exactly 13 years since the passing of the former president of Ghana, John Evans Fifi Atta, who died whilst in office on July 24th, 2012.
It's important to look at Prof's character because his character defined everything he achieved, and his character is the reason why we're honoring him today. Prof was born on 21st July 1944 in Takwa, Western Region, and he tragically passed away on July 24th, 2012, just 3 days after his 68th birthday. But in those 68 years, Prof lived a life that exemplified the highest ideals of scholarship, public service, and human dignity.
The essence of leadership is to give hope. And President Mills gave us so much hope for a better Ghana for all.
Today we have flipped through another chapter of his legacies. We have traced his exploits and handiworks in leadership, governance, academia, sports, and family. We have also learned even more revealing factors that drove his vision and mission for our country, Ghana.
And due to the good legacy he left behind, he's always accorded that respect he deserves. He served Ghana well with humility, respect, kindness, and love. So this should also tell you that while you are living now, you are also to replicate same. You are to follow his lead, how he loved his nation, how he respected each and every individual here. Don't be too bossy all around. We are all one people. So whilst he was in office, he died, and his vice president, who was John, the current president of Ghana here, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who was his vice president, was sworn in power the moment he died. Yes, that's where his term of office began.
How John Mahama took office as president on the 24th of July 2012, following the death of his predecessor, John Atta Mills.
Some people took a break from work to mourn their leader, but to others it was business as usual, looking for their daily bread. And this was the mood last night at Parliament buildings as the police band belted out dirges. Legislators were donned in black and red as they mourned the departed president. And the power vacuum had to be filled pretty fast after the office of the president had officially announced the death of the incumbent. The late Professor John Atta, a former law professor and a former vice president who took over power after the 2008 general election from John Kufuor, died around 2 p.m. local time or about 5 p.m. Kenyan time, a few hours after he had been taken ill. After the nation had been informed of the demise of the president, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Madam Joyce Bamford-Addo, immediately called an emergency sitting of Parliament, a session that was attended by Supreme Court judges. The Speaker read out Article 66 of the Constitution that stipulates that the Vice President takes over power in case a president dies, resigns or is removed from office on constitutional grounds, although the same Constitution does not spell out how long the Vice President can serve, but the Speaker made it clear in this particular situation.
Of President of the Republic of Ghana to serve the unexpired term of the President with immediate effect.
The Vice President, who was seated on the left side of the Speaker, was then invited to take both the oath of allegiance to the Constitution and oath of office.
I, John Dramani Mahama,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Traditionally, this sword he held up was to symbolize that he had finally taken over the instruments of power. Ordinary Ghanaians witnessed the swearing in from the public gallery. There was a light moment when the newly sworn-in 53-year-old president, a communications expert, bypassed the king's seat, forgetting that he was now Mr. President. In his inaugural speech, he paid tribute to the late president as a personal friend and a leader who had dedicated all his life to serve the people of Ghana with integrity.
In tribute to President Atta, and as an expression of deep sorrow, I have requested that for the next 1 week, all flags should fly at half-mast as we begin this difficult period of national mourning.
Coincidentally, the late was called John like him.
So today, President John Dramani Mahama has also arrived at the Asumdue Park. That's where the event is being held in Accra to participate in a solemn wreath-laying ceremony in honor of our former late president here in Ghana.
And arriving here at Asumdue Park is the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency is exchanging greetings with senior members of the party and in government. As the Vice President shares her greetings to the family of President John Evans Atta's mate. Thank you very much, Mommy. Mommy, thank you.
And as I said, due to his good works, due to how lovely he was, how respected he was, he's always remembered. 13 years to date, and his name hasn't been erased from the system. Same like our forefathers who shed their blood, like the likes of J.B. Dankwa, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Obiche. Like, all these people are still in remembrance of Ghana. Why? Because they did a good work for Ghana, and that's why we have a peaceful Ghana now. We are living peacefully with other people, other foreigners. Yes, we should all live together as one people, so that when you also pass away, you will be remembered like the way Evans Fifi Atta Mills is being remembered today. Guys, this is Authentic Plus TV. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.